design lines. And this is Ryan Cooke's own version of the Evoque. It's absolutely gorgeous. He leaves out many amazing historic values on it. We're talking about front leading out.
Work on this car, and Ryan works in the developments department at Land Rover, and he's got Land Rover's official supercharged Range Rover engine in it, kicking out about 650 horsepower. It's probably the most powerful engine here, and it's a space frame scale.
I was reading through the notes earlier, and I love this. I've put it in quotes. Ryan, you've been here quite a few times already so far. We've seen your car. It gets plastered all over all the social media after every event. You on the hill climb, everybody just loves to see. But this year you've even upped the game further. Your colour scheme is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Tell me a little bit about what you've been up to with the car and this fabulous paintwork you've done.
Yeah, I mean, crikey, a year ago. It's mad, isn't it?
I know.
It's scary, isn't it? Really, really scary. No, yes, Diana, you know, I've been very, very lucky. We've been here probably one of the first ones to join, and obviously the event's gone from strength to strength, and I think that's testament to everybody and the sport that we do. So yeah, it's just an honour to be here. Yeah, I have to start doing the things with the car. It's getting a little bit older in the tooth now, so the new cars are better and faster. But yeah, so what we've done this year, we decided to give it a new livery, because obviously it's been white for quite some time. So we decided to change the colour. Obviously, you know, my background with Jaguar Land Rover design.
Well, just tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
just a little bit.
Basically, with me working for JLR Design, I'm a paint shop manager, and obviously my role within the organisation is to bring to life the designer's aspirations of colour, touch, feel, whatever it is, whether it's interior colours or whether it's exterior, you name it. It starts life in, you know, when it comes to painting my department. We do two things. We do creative work, which is obviously future, and we do realisation, which is understanding the engineering and the feasibility of the different coatings that we're obviously selling to the consumer. The story behind the Evoque colour, it was a development colour for 2025/26 model year, colour palette. And basically what we did, we liked that colour space, so obviously I'm tasked to create the colour. I've created the colour, which has obviously gone for engineering testing, but what I liked is I like that colour, but I wanted to alter it slightly, so obviously I got consent from JLR that I'm going to go with that colour space, but I'm going to obviously alter it for the right reasons. So yeah, so that's what we did. Basically got the colour and we just modified it slightly because I thought it would work, obviously with the car being the orange chassis and all of the underneath. So we changed the colour. Obviously the development name, it was based on Fighter Jet, which is the development name.
I love that. I love that, and it really does look like it. But it's this glorious sort of grey with this incredible sort of gold. It's like almost a bronzed, coppery gold, and it looks sensational. It really looks sensational, and it's great to see new. You know, we've been developing everything: engines, cars, vehicles. To see somebody actually in our sport coming to the forefront, bringing in new colours, new paint schemes. I love it. It's just so exciting. But your car has to be, as I say, one of the favourites, the Milner and the LRM one, and we've just been talking to Andy about Milners and all the rest of it. And these cars, all of the cars, innovators, masterminds of motorsport, doesn't get any better than Milner, right there at the start of it, and built everything up. Yeah. It's a brilliant story, and to have your car become one of the icons of it must be quite special.
Yeah, it was. You know, obviously I had the Land Rover for many, many years, and that went down really, really well. And then I got obviously Tim Marsh, who is like he's an uncle to me basically, you know, an icon in this sport. We approached him a long time ago, and you know, obviously we had the proven chassis back then, was the R5 chassis. Being totally honest, you know, if anyone's going to build me a car to keep me and my brother safe in, you know, he was the man that was going to do it for me. I proposed an idea. He, in fairness, got on board obviously when it was Milner Off Road, and we went off and obviously come up with the silhouette of the Evoque. It's certainly a compromise, you know. It's not as cutting edge and upfront as the modern cars now, because when I did it, I had authorization to do it, but I had to remain a lot of DNA where possible when it comes to the Evoque, and obviously,
which is a stunning. I mean, that was a moment in time when that came out, wasn't it?
It was, and it was really interesting because Richard Woolley, one of the directors, you know, he kind of gave me enough rope to do the right thing, but also enough rope to hang myself if I wasn't careful. So bless him, he gave me a lot of coaching, a lot of guidance, and in fairness, me and Tim wanted to do this, and he's like, I get it, but we can't, so we need to just rein it back a little bit. Well,
what you've done is extraordinary.
You know, and obviously it works off under the R5 chassis. Slight modification, obviously, to house the cab section, so the top frame's slightly different, but it's all based on the R5. And obviously with Andy taking over the realms of the R5, it's handy now.
I think the future of off-road is looking really good, isn't it?
Off to Andy.
It's
really grabbed the bull by the horns. Yeah. He's got something that's a proven package, and fair play to him, he's developed it even further.
It's going to go
to his
on.
own car. You know, it's going from strength to strength.
So, what are your feelings on 2022?
We're here to promote the sport. That's the whole purpose of what we do. Yes, you know, on the Sunday when we do the shootout, then obviously the gloves will be off, as they always are. You know, and I'm sure, you know, cream usually rises to the top, and that will be the same. But obviously, with a lot more cars entered this year,
40.
It really
Big
will
entry.
put the cat amongst the pigeons. So
some
I think
great
everyone's.
drivers.
Yeah, I think, you know, there's a lot of talent out there, and I think it'll be good. And the whole point of what we do is to promote the sport. You know, we know what we can do in the real world, and what we got to do here is put on a show, be safe, be controlled, and obviously give the public what they want.
Ryan Cooke was one of the pretty cars out there, sadly sits down on its hops and just all the way up there.
Over 600 horsepower in that supercharged Range Rover engine, 5 litre Range Rover engine, most powerful engine that Land Rover have ever built, and it's in this car, so it's an amazing piece of kit.
So it's really ultimate Fox traction suspension from all kinds of weapons. They're very, very capable and very, very fast car. Ripped past there and wonderful snarl. And he got that line absolutely spot on.
He did. Beautiful down through
Bigger
there.
car.
Very, very quick through there.
Big of a handful, this car as well, and he's got a nose inside out though. He's always been asked to take it places because it is so glorious. Sounds heavily, and that's a gorgeous flight line. Ryan Cooke, absolutely. Chris Cooke, his father himself, a very, very good operator as well, many, many years. And Ryan, certainly, I said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Absolutely gorgeous. Sam Max also coming into it as well. This is gorgeous. This is a good run. And I'll tell you what, it's darn quick. It's fast. Go on, Ryan Cooke, coming up to this. And that power is saving him. Seconds coming up to this. That is extraordinarily fast. That is like, you know...
Well, he got the power down out there, and the soft stuff didn't slow him because he got so much grunt.
If he can hold it together down through here and get that precision run down through the moguls again, he is on. So, Ryan Cooke then, throwing the silver around. Oh, this is good. This is very, very good. Oh, Ryan, down into that bottom bump, keep the power on. Don't break too soon because you've got second. You've got about second. You've just got to hold it together. This is very, very fast. He's a skillful driver, and that car has got all the power he needs. If that is over, I think he's just tiny split second there.
Well, he brakes on the climb there. He didn't want to put it. He wanted to get the power down once he landed.
And he's done that, and he's just wandering under the colours. It's superb. A lovely drive from Ryan Cooke, and you cannot say he's not trying because he really is. That car is eating up the ground, deceptively fast. Swings it across, he's heading for home. Come on, Ryan Cooke, keep the power down all the way across the line, right through the check flag. Keep it going, Ryan. I hope he did back at 2:28. Oh, the spawn that was thinking about. Good time, so good time, and a beautiful car. Ryan Cooke there with one of the most beautiful cars on the circuit, and certainly one of the most beautiful engines. And that's a big car to all, and that's a good time for a car that